Post-match reaction, Manchester United won, Arsenal won. Torrid night for it weather-wise. It was lashing it down from the game, from the get-go. I thought United started better, probably with a better side the first half. McTominay, great strike, got a slight deflection which helped. Again, I was impressed with McTominay. Arsenal were kind of just sitting back and trying to counter. I thought that Saka for Arsenal did well, being a young player. I think he's 18. I thought he did well. First half, I thought United deserved the goal, to be honest. They didn't create a whole lot, but I think that they edged it. Second half, obviously controversial with the VAR for Aubameyang's equaliser, but it was a goal. Tuanzebe playing it across the field, but I kind of feel like you have to give him the benefit of the doubt because I thought he had a good game other than that. But that'll come in time, I think. That's just a learning process for him. But let's get into the match ratings. De Gea, 5. Young, 3. I thought Saka down the left give him a proper game to try and stay focused, and I thought Saka got the better of him. Lindelof, I don't think he was great. I don't think he was terrible, so I gave him a 4. Maguire I thought was pretty good, winning headers again, but just playing wrong set pieces for him. He needs the balls whipped in, not floated, slow, high balls. But I thought he was quite dominant, tried to lead again, but just needs better set piece deliveries for him to be effective. Tuanzebe, I thought, had a good game, and the mistake for the goal, I thought he was one of the few players that was trying, especially trying to push the ball forward and be going forward. So I'd give him a 5. It would have been higher if he hadn't made the mistake, so a bit unfortunate for him. McTominay, I thought, was man of the match. I've been impressed with him this year. He's probably been our best player this year. Controversial as that is for many people, I think between him and Daniel James and probably Maguire, but McTominay's had a few games now that's gone under the radar, and unfortunately he had to score a worldie for people to take notice of what he's actually doing in games. So I thought he's one that leads by example again. I think he could be vocal in the future. He's already pretty vocal, but he's still young. I think that will come, but the performance is already there for me. He's only going to get better. Pogba, I didn't think he stepped up again. I didn't see him do anything. Yes, you can argue that he's playing as a CDM, he's out of position, but if you're world class, you adjust, and he's not adjusting. Just poor. I gave him a 3. I don't think he did anything. Pereira, I thought he had an alright game. Had a good little run, I remember, where he got a shot off. And I thought he looked lively, to be honest. He lacked quality at times, but I think he looked lively. But he needs to be on set pieces, not young. Should get Pereira on set pieces. But yeah, I thought he'd done alright. Lingard, again, full of running. And I thought he did some good tackles and was trying, he was fighting. But the quality lacked. So I gave him a 4. Daniel James, I thought, looked very lively. Abundance in pace. Every time he got the ball, he looked to try and go forward. Looked very lively. Put some good balls in the box, but Rashford was in the wrong positions for him. So James, I thought, was United's second best player last night. I gave him a 7. Rashford, poor. So many chances for him. He just takes too long to get the ball out. It gets the ball stuck in underneath his feet all the time. Wants too many touches, and it is poor. He had a free kick near the end to win it, and he puts it the goalkeeper's side instead of going over the wall. It's just poor. And yes, he's playing too many games. That's not his fault. But he's just, the performance is just not there. And it's just disappointing. So I gave Rashford a 2. Fred, I gave a 2. I don't think he had a great deal of time when he came on to help himself to have a good enough effect on the game. So I gave him a 2. Greenwood, I gave a 5 because I thought he had 2 shots, I remember, I think, when he came on. Nothing like just soft shots. One on his just trickled through, like no power, but he was positive. And I think Greenwood's one to watch for the future. It looks like Chong's not really there at the moment, and Gomez the same for me as well. Greenwood's looking good, so I gave Greenwood a 5. I thought he was trying to be positive when he came on. Just didn't have a great deal of time to work with again. So overall, United should have won this game, I feel. McTominay obviously missed that header as well. That needed to be in the goal. Like, you can't miss that chance. He was man of the match for me, but he needs to score that header as well. Like, there's no getting around that. So disappointing. Obviously, it's better than a loss, but being at Old Trafford, you have to get the 3 points, and they should have got the 3 points. So disappointing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you soon.